Is it me? Or is it hot in here?
Have you ever heard someone say, I can't even boil an egg? Well, boiling an egg really isn't that hard. It's really a matter of timing. Let's see. I'm starting with a medium-sized saucepan, and then I'm just going to put my eggs right from the fridge into the pan. Then we're going to cover those with water. I'm ready to put it on the stove. Now we're going to turn the heat on. Turn it on a pretty high heat. When you're busy, sometimes you'll think it's been 5 minutes and it's actually been 15. And especially if we're cooking boiled eggs, we need to know exactly how much time has taken place. So I always use a timer. You can see some little tiny bubbles coming up, but that's not really a boil yet. There's little air that comes out through the shells, and then there's the little bubbles that form on the bottom. We do want a full boil before we set our next timer. And now you can see that there's some real bubbles coming up, more activity. It's not just little tiny little pinpricks coming through the membrane. It's actually coming up around the egg.
Set the timer for 6 minutes. If you cook the eggs too long, the yolks will turn green. Not too appetizing.
Now if they rattle around in the pan because the bubbles are coming up so fast, you're going to end up with cracked eggs, and then you're going to have the inside of the eggs oozing out.
It's been boiling for 6 minutes. To tell if the egg is done for sure, hold it out of the water and count to 10. If it's no longer wet, it's done.
See how it's shiny? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It went away in about 8, so they should be well done. So I am taking these off the heat. I brought them to my sink, and I'm just going to put some cold water in there. And what that does is it kind of tempers the water so I don't have boiling water to pour off. I think it's just a little safer. So I've got cold water in there, and I'm going to give it another shot of cold water to make sure that the cooking stops. And that has stopped the process of cooking. When it's time to peel the boiled egg, my granddaughter Shaylee showed me a really slick way to do this. You tap it on the counter until it's broken all the way around. And you don't have to do it very hard, just tap it lightly. And you can see all these fractures all the way around. Take a spoon, flip it to the back side, and then we're going to find just a little opening in the cracks there. Then I'm going to run the spoon underneath the shell, and the curvature of the spoon goes right along with the egg and makes a wonderful tool for peeling eggs. Now usually once you get started, you can just kind of do that by hand. And then I'm going to wash that off to get rid of any leftover eggshells. This is Lena Shea, and I will thanks for watching.